In today's video, I'm gonna tell you every single reason not to move to Erie, Colorado. Yo, beautiful people, welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. My name is Noah, your local Northern Colorado guide. And on today's video, as promised, I'm gonna give you my 6 reasons, which are all that I could find on reasons not to move to Erie, Colorado. And we're gonna start with a real simple one, which is the fact that there is no public transportation. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, why is that a big deal? It's really not, because of where the town of Erie is located. It's a short drive to Denver, to the Denver International Airport, really easy access from Erie to I-25, and it's only about 15 to 17 minutes from the heart of Boulder, Colorado. Now, Erie is an upcoming city/town, and it's so new that there's just really no public transportation. So if that's something you're looking for, you might want to do a little bit more research on how you're gonna be able to get around. Now let's jump into the second reason that you might not want to move to Erie, Colorado, is that you are going to see fracking. Now, Erie sits in 2 different counties. There's Boulder County and Weld County. And Boulder County for many years had a moratorium on fracking and the removal of gas and oil from the earth in that manner. But Weld County did not. And you're gonna see a distinct difference between the Weld County and Boulder County in the amount of visible fracking rigs. Now, if you are unfamiliar with fracking, let's dive in and let's see exactly what it says about it. I'm gonna pull up something right here on the computer screen so we can just read this together. So fracking, and I'm from a state where there is none of this. So hey, welcome to Colorado. Fracking is a well stimulation technique, okay? It is involving the fracturing of bedrock formations by pressurized liquid. The process involves the high pressure injection of fracking fluid into the well bore, so into a hole to create cracks in the deep rock formations, which through natural gas and petroleum can be extracted. So there is your fracking lesson for the day. But if you are sensitive to the environment or environmental things, it's just something to consider that you may not enjoy living next to a place where they frack. Although it's going to be a little bit difficult if you're moving to the state of Colorado because of where everything sits. Now, Erie sits on one of the largest deposits of shale in Northern America. So you're gonna find fracking rigs and fracking all along this location. Again, a little bit less in Boulder County. So if you are sensitive to these types of environmental pressures, you might not want to move to Erie, Colorado. Now guys, I know I'm being a little bit critical in today's video. Once again, my name is Noah. I am a licensed Colorado real estate broker. My phone number is gonna pop up right here. Use it. I get text messages and phone calls every single day from people just like you looking to move to Northern Colorado. This is also an awesome time to drop me a comment and take your finger and smash the like and subscribe notification, because you are gonna want to get notifications when I release my weekly videos. Let's jump back into the list. Now, the third reason that you might not want to live in Erie, Colorado is simply because of the Front Range landfill. We're gonna dive in, we're gonna take a look at the maps in the area, and you're gonna be saying, well, what in the heck? Why did they put a landfill right there? Well, you know what? 25 to 30 years ago, this was a very small town. So when the city planners and commissioners were planning a landfill, this seemed like an ideal location. Fast forward, Erie has experienced over a 60% growth in the last 10 years, which means that neighborhoods have moved closer and closer to an area which was thought that was going to be undeveloped. Let's take a look at this map right here, and let's pull up the area to where this sits. So I've got this pulled up on the screen right here. You see the Front Range, and we'll just zoom out. Okay, I have this. I'm going to switch views on this real quick. I just want to show you this because it's important. All right. Like I said, guys, I am just going to show you the good, the bad, the ugly. So here's the deal. Let's take a look at this. So you can see the bordering neighborhoods. So this landfill is rather large, all right? You've got several areas right here. So obviously no homes back up directly to the landfill, but take a look at this. So any of these areas down here, you're gonna see neighborhoods right there, which means that the homes actually back up to some of the landfill. Now, interestingly enough, this does not really negatively impact real estate values in the entire neighborhood. They just impact a couple of streets over, and then real estate values return back to normal. So once again, this is just talking about real things in Erie, Colorado, and the fact that if you're really sensitive to smell or being next to trash, Erie is still going to be a great place to live. You just might want to look at a different neighborhoods that are going to be a little bit further away from the landfill. Now, I know it might seem like I'm being a little bit critical of Erie, Colorado, but I want you guys to know this information. Having said that, my wife and I love Erie. We love hanging out in Erie. We go to the downtown. One of my favorite restaurants, the Birdhouse, is in Erie, Colorado. You're gonna have to check it out. The town is friendly. There are plenty of microbreweries, outdoor activities. My wife and I absolutely love it. It is a fantastic place to live, but I'm gonna tell you guys what you need to know because you need to know it. So all of these negative things, everybody from Erie is going to be blowing this video up. It's a fantastic place to live. But if you're looking to relocate, these items are just things that I feel I would want to know. So I'm laying them on the line for you. Let's jump into the next reason that you might not want to live in Erie, Colorado. And that is there are going to be metro tax districts or metropolitan tax districts or metro district or special tax district. All of those things mean the same thing. They're all interchangeable. We've covered fracking. We've covered the lack of public transportation. We've covered the landfill. Let's talk about metro tax districts because it's something you need to know. This is just a higher amount of taxation in these areas, and it comes from finance from the municipal financing. Now, the developers take out this financing from the municipality and then have the property taxes of the property owners pay back the loan that they took out from the municipality, thus increasing taxes. You're going to find the metro tax district not only in Erie, but in neighboring towns such as Firestone and Frederick. Pretty much when you have new construction and new subdevelopments and subdivisions that offer amazing amenities like clubhouses, pools, bike paths, all of the things that you're gonna find in a modern neighborhood. I remember when I was growing up and all our neighborhood had was a rundown park. Now they are not building neighborhoods. They are building neighborhoods where you can go out in the community and have access to all of these great amenities. Now, if you're looking to lower your taxes, you're gonna wanna look in established communities and established neighborhoods because they were built before the metro tax districts came around. Now, the next reason you might not want to live in Erie, Colorado, I hate saying that because I love Erie, Colorado. I just want you to know these things, that you're gonna pay a higher water cost in Erie, Colorado, and just in Colorado in general. And I know what you're thinking. Well, you have the Rocky Mountains, you've got snowfall, you've got water runoff. Yeah, a lot of it goes to California because they've owned the water rights to the Rockies and the water runoff since the 1800s. We also send a lot of our water to Las Vegas, which unfortunately creates a little bit of tension on water, and it's reflected in the water prices here in Colorado and in Erie, Colorado. Now, there are several different ways that you can leverage technology to figure out ways to conserve water, which is not a bad thing. The water district actually has an app that you can use to monitor your water. Why this might be important to you is because the water is billed on a sliding scale. All right. So if you can keep your water under a certain amount of gallons per month, you are going to pay less for that. I also see people in Erie, which is awesome, putting in turf which means the grass is going to be green all year long and you don't have to water it. There are also several different types of technology that you can leverage to lower your water bill, so this does not impact you as much. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If any of this video was valuable to you, please hit the subscribe button so you can be notified when I post the next weekly video. My name is Noah. My phone number is going to pop up right there. Text me, call me, shoot me an email. I'd love to hear from you and answer the questions that you have on the next video.